back to my old shit, playing stuff that the people actually want to see. So with this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to just review our progress so far. We are about 2/3 of the way done with the dig. We've finished the first act, really. We've got the second, well, really, the penultimate act where someone needs to get kidnapped by a spider. And if it weren't for the whole damsel in distress stuff, because, surprise, the evil German dude's not going to get kidnapped by an alien spider, I would like that puzzle way more. So we stop the asteroid. We open the entrance into the initial puzzle and pedestal puzzles, both of which are forgiving. The only thing that kind of fucked me up about that first one with the asteroid is that I forgot to pick up the shovel, and to my defense, knowing if you've picked up all of the items in that pig is a little weird. The opening of the entrance of the pedestal, I actually like that puzzle. Exploring the canyon, the only problem really there, the reason why it's slightly more than stopping the asteroid, this is, in hindsight, maybe more of a 2.5 to a 2, is really can be played out of order. You can play that entire sequence inefficiently, and it's kind of annoying if you do that. The first real puzzle where we start to get to the, you might want to use a guide, is the Nexus mirror puzzle. Just because, like, the mechanism in which you get the mirror requires programmed movement, and the interface in making that thing move requires a lot of trial and error if you don't look up the answer. Door puzzles with the gem, I should have actually made... I'm actually going to move this up to a 3. I realize lack of door color coding is infuriating. That is actually a valid point that I forgot to put in. The light bridges, all of them, I just find them tedious. They're not necessarily hard. I feel like you can even solve them naturally, including the last one, which requires you to go under the panel, open it up, play around with the guts. Bringing the German dude back to life. I'm probably going to get some flack when I eventually translate this into a blog, but I do stand by this idea that this entire sequence of events of watching that movie and then coming to the conclusion that you need to crack a green egg into his mouth to bring him back from the dead is so fantastical, so out of place in the game that it's actually hard to really naturally realize you have to do that. The Turtle Bone puzzle, notorious. In the pantheon of all-time worst puzzles. Probably not the worst puzzle in the dig. We're going to go with that as an 8. It is still awful. It's still bad. It's still very hard. And that reference picture is probably the only thing preventing it from being a top 10. And also the fact that there is some feedback about your progress, even if it is flawed, bad feedback. Jumping the Chasm, I love that puzzle. It's a quick little environmental puzzle. And you can actually use the shovel by knocking over that pillar to avoid it from once you solve it once. Trapping the rat, it's probably the worst puzzle in the entire game. It is completely illogical. Finding all of the parts is hard because all of the items just kind of blur into the background. It's like actually knowing that you need to construct a mouse trap to catch the mouse rat alien thing, and then from that, the next step is probably the worst, where in which 2 items that you collected 2 levels ago, possibly minutes, if not hours ago, need to now then be used onto it. The last time you've really used that beacon system is exploring the canyon. Knowing that it is somehow connected to this mid to late game puzzle is unfathomable. Game design malfeasance, as Gino would put it. The crystal puzzle, as a kid, I actually hated the crystal puzzle a lot more, but I'm not necessarily coming around to it. I realize that there is some input. Maybe my difficulty with it way back when is that little glint at the tip of the crystal might have been harder to see on older computer monitors. I like the fixing the green door. Panel in the tomb spire. It's really this point right here. You need to use the red gemstones, but it's after the green gemstones, so that requires just trial and error. But to its defense, it's trial and error. It's not necessarily a hard process or a hard thing to do. Fixing last, like I said, fixing last light bridge, it is contrived and tedious. It's not necessarily hard. And we as a community agree that the Planetarium Puzzle is actually clever. It might be one of the smarter design puzzles in the game. The fact that you need to create an eclipse after seeing the eclipse motif in various parts of the environment. Smart. Actually smart. So I'll give credit where credit is due. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this down. I'm going to get a glass of water. So for those of you that missed the first episode that did not catch the intro cutscene, we'll watch a little bit of it before I come back with my handy glass of water.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do.
Heyo! And I just dropped that glass of water.
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away.
Well, the good news is that my floor is now the cleanest that it's been for a while.
But as Mission Commander Boston...
F1. Load. Now, I accidentally left... Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I... Oh, fuck, thank God. Okay. Woo! So, boy howdy. A couple of quick stories here. I saw the mousetrap, and I thought, oh, shit, did I save before the mousetrap? But no, I remember that we did this Planetarium Puzzle. Okay, so... Now, one of my... How do I say this? As a kid, the next couple of puzzles, I liked them as a kid. They felt heroic. In hindsight, as an adult, I can recognize they are bad. They are bad. But... Okay, so we need to go back to the tomb, I think. Alright, that's the, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Let's go here then. No, wait. Light bridge. Map spire. Tomb spire. Okay. Cave interior, I think. There's an Easter egg for us to awaken these bats. I'm not going to do it just because it's going to take forever. Go to the relic, I think. Oh, no, wait.
This looks like some pretty badly deteriorated machinery.
No. That's not where we need to be. It's been a while. Okay, we've created the eclipse.
I thought those moons were in a synchronous orbit. What could have caused the moons to move?
It was clearly you, dude.
It's a roughly carved hole in the wall. What purpose could this have had?
Okay. All right, so let's come back to this. All pretense is out of the wall. I remember this. This is the tomb puzzle. Okay. Now, the tomb puzzle is not necessarily the hardest, but it is a classic example of you had to be the designers to really understand it. So, this is the eclipsing moons. You're supposed to see this as a sign that this is the correct screen to be at after doing the planetarium puzzle. So you go into the tomb, and oh my god, look, there's nothing here. There's just a option to go back outside, and there is a hole.
It's a roughly carved hole in the wall. What purpose could this have had?
So
There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction. It won't accomplish anything.
oh, I forgot to pick something up from the previous level. Never mind. Oh my god. Baldur's Gate 3? Go enjoy. So, you're not going to realize this, but, I've actually failed this puzzle. Because I haven't failed it. There's no way to fail anything. You can't die in this game. But I forgot to pick up something from hour 1 of this game. And I need to go back and pick it up. You remember that Nexus mirror puzzle? By the Nexus, there was something I was supposed to pick up from a panel. Again, from like hour 1 of this game. I forgot to pick something up. And it's going to be used in the late game. So remember this mirror puzzle? I was supposed to interact with this. Somehow. Uh-huh.
Nothing happened.
Where is this crystal that you guys... Oh, right here. Fucking...
It's the slot where I found the blue crystal.
I found the blue crystal. We have the blue crystal. Where's the blue crystal? Oh, it's this! I have the blue crystal. Fuck this game, dude. What the fuck? Fuck this. You're gonna make me use something from the first real puzzle in this game for this late game horseshit? Fuck off. Oh, this is gonna rate high on the scale. What the fuck? So, you do that planetarium puzzle. You have no idea what it does. You need to go through all of the screens and find the one where you can actually see the eclipse. The eclipse being on this screen is the sign that this is the right level. You go into this tomb. You see this button, this hole. You're like, oh my god, this is a magical hole. You need to use a blue crystal that you gained from the first fucking real puzzle in this game and put it into this hole. To turn the lights on. That's the puzzle. Then, it's like, well, what do? You have to see this thing right here up top. This ever so slight box that gets cut off. You need to click it.
There's light seeping through from outside. If only I could see better.
Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to lower this shutter. So what we're going to have to do we have to find where the top part of that is. not here. Okay. Oh, fuck this. Are you kidding me? You have to step... Oh, fuck this. You have to step on the symbol with 2 moons on it. You need to use one of your engraving rods. Specifically the red engraving rod.
It won't accomplish anything.
No, wait. Is it the red engraving rod? Oh, no, it's the red rod. All right, let's go through this again. You have to find the screen with the eclipse, go in, use a blue crystal, figure out why the shutter is there, stand on a tile with 2 moons on it, and then you need to use the red rod that you got from the fucking rat puzzle, which is 5 puzzles ago.
That should hold it.
Eat my ass, the dig. So what now? What do you need me to do? Huh. Just had it. Making a frozen pizza. I respect the frozen pizza life. So, this dirt that's glowing, let's look at it. It might be related to this puzzle. We have to click it.
There's something smooth under the dirt. A lens.
A lens.
Light must pass through it down into...
Fuck you! Detroit style deep dish pizza. Sounds really good. I like me some Detroit style crispy edge Detroit style pizza. So find the screen that has the eclipse, put a blue item from like an hour ago into a hole, use a rod 5 puzzles ago to prop up a blurry stone tile with the double moon symbol. Then go outside, clean the dirt out of 1 pixel, and then that will allow the light to hit a platform which will raise a statue. This is where we fight Kraid. If only. Okay. So you're saying, it's a statue. It's not over.
I
This
worry
puzzle is
statue
not over.
life-sized. I hope I don't get kicked out for destroying the exhibit.
This is bad. Where are we? Oh, okay. What is this? It's a pyramid. Cool. It's a pyramid. That's not good.
Oh, now suddenly we've got guard dogs. Where did he come from, anyway?
This is a lot. So we have to beat the guard dog by reviving one of the other guard dogs. And then they're gonna get into a fight. That's how we fight
Look, it's the ugly twins.
the guard. And now the guard dogs are dead.
That worked out rather well.
This puzzle's a lot. This puzzle is like a lot.
I can't get it open.
How do we get in? We use a shovel?
Prying won't do the
No.
trick.
We use a tablet?
I can't use these two things together.
Do I use a tusk?
That could be a really bad idea.
That was surprisingly violent for a LucasArts game. Yeah,
It won't do anything.
won't do anything. Fuck, let's try these rods.
It won't do anything.
Wait,
A life crystal fell from this slot and resurrected that guardian creature. A life crystal fell from this slot and
okay,
resurrected
so
that
we use a
guardian
life
creature.
crystal?
That could be a really bad idea.
What do you want? What do you want me to do, my guy?
A life crystal fell from this slot and resurrected that guardian creature.
Okay, I got you, but like, what am I putting in this slot?
The door
Fuck
evacuated when the
that!
guardian touched the slot. This is the engraving we found.
Okay, you know what? We gotta hit pause. Hard pause. Okay. We need to reassess what we've needed to do for this puzzle. Okay. So for the tomb puzzle, we're not gonna give a score. I just need to. I cannot fathom what we've had to do. Find the screen with the eclipse that you created from the last puzzle, which is not easy. Place a blue crystal into a slot and the crystal is from the first hour of the game. The first real puzzle, the Nexus puzzle. Then stand on a blurry stone tile with 2 moons, which you need to use a red rod from the rat puzzle. Then destroy the statue to use an elevator that has a guard you must kill using the life stones, which have not been used for at least 2 to 3 hours. Finally, you must use the first engraving rod on the door to open it. What a load of horse shit.
Ghost gave us.
This game is
This must be
bullshit.
where the ghost wanted us to come all along.
Okay. Go to the pyramid. Ancient aliens.
Maggie, I found something. It's far below the tomb, past some pretty ugly guards. A dead alien sealed inside a crystal pyramid.
Sounds like they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
Must have been important to him. A king or something.
Or it terrified them. Remember, this is the land of the life crystals. Dead doesn't necessarily mean dead. Maybe they were trying to keep it from being found and revived.
But this is where the ghost wanted us to go. The key to the last door was the key that the first ghost showed us, back in the ruined spaceship.
Still, you don't have a key to the pyramid, right?
I'm so done with this game's
Besides,
bullshit.
how do you know the ghost is our friend? Brink died by digging where the ghost pointed.
I hate not having enough information.
I'm working as fast as I can to get this stuff translated. I'm so close I can taste it.
Fine, keep working. Call me if you think of anything helpful.
So the one person that you can trust says, yo, dog, if they put a alien on this planet in a crystal far away from any part of civilization, maybe it doesn't want to be awakened. No, you're Boston. You're here to, once again, fuck with this. Hey, I see a corpse. Let's give it a life stone. Let's bring it back to life. Let's bring this alien life form back to life. And hope that it's not going to kill us.
Tall. or I'm very short. I wish I didn't keep thinking of the term bite-size. Please be friendly. I hope you're friendly. I'm certainly friendly. Let's all be friends.
Laham Chianak Trestolum. Kalatisia Nea Eklash Park.
Okay, tell me about the life
These
crystals.
life crystals. I hope it's okay that we've been kind of borrowing and using them. I mean, good thing, huh? Because here you are.
Zulsen Slack Natsla. Iwits Narum Mainzian.
It's a furry, guys! We resurrected
mean
a
anything to
furry.
Nayak Najul Sasu.
Maggie Robbins, one of my crew members. She's working on learning your language back in the library. We really want to learn everything we can from you.
Laham Chianak Trestolum.
Who are you?
Kalatisia Nea
Why were you so carefully protected?
Laham Chianak Trestolum.
You tore me away from my loved ones in that which lies beyond, and my torment 4 in 1.
Well, hey, thanks. It's been great talking to you. So long. We should do this again sometime.
Laham Chianak Trestolum.
I better tell Maggie about this.
Maggie. Come in, Maggie.
Yes? What?
Maggie, you won't believe what just happened.
Boston, I think I've got it. I've got
I like
the
how she's
language.
always
I can
pissed
read
off
this
that we're,
stuff
like,
now.
telling her about our research, but she's all like, just leave me alone so I can
This inscription
translate their
here.
language.
I'm pretty sure it's talking about-
Maggie?
My mind must be playing tricks on me.
What were you saying about...
What are you? What do you want?
What's happening? What's going on?
Boston! Frank! Anybody!
Hey guys, do you want the strong, independent woman
come
to
in,
lead
wherever you
to
are, we need
a
you.
damsel in
Something's
distress
happened to Maggie.
scene?
Damn.
You looking forward to a damsel in distress scene in this science fiction epic about learning languages and trying to uncover the truth about immortality? Because that's what's about to happen. She's about to get kidnapped by an alien spider. I hope you're looking forward to it. It is of an era and is very good for the time. This animation is good for the time. For the time, this was good. All right, let's come back to this tomb puzzle, because this is egregious shit. This is egregious shit. You also need to revive an alien in a tomb. Oh, so Relkin's here. So Relkin, just to know where you need to progress the story, you need to assume that after solving the Planetarium Puzzle, you need to find the screen that has the eclipse. How do you know to find the screen with the eclipse? Because there's an eclipse motif in the past 3 levels, so find the one that has the eclipse, silly head. So just to summarize what we had to do for this puzzle, we needed to find this screen, the only screen with this eclipse that we created from the planetarium. We had to go back inside to this tomb. We had to find the little hole here, then use a blue crystal that we gained from the first Nexus mirror puzzle. Then we needed to find a way to lower the shutter that allowed light to come from the eclipse. So we stepped on this loose stone with the double moon symbol, but in order to keep this press this stone tile press mechanism open. We needed to use the red pole from the rat puzzle, which was 5 puzzles ago. Now, the blue crystals from the Nexus mirror puzzle. And then after we put the red pole onto the moon, on the moon tile, it presented a statue which we needed to touch to destroy, and then we needed to jump on this to the crypt, and then we went to the crypt and found the guard, and the guard needed to be killed by using a life stone by the bone pile next to the guard. In order to open the door once the guards are dead, we needed to use the one of our rods, but we needed to use the first engraving rod because the first one is the one that unlocks the Tomb of the Dead. And then, so we used this to the door, we opened the door, dude is buried in a pyramid thing, you saw him, so we needed to use this again, and then we needed to use a life crystal on him, even though in the scene before we revived him, we were told by Maggie not to do it, and so you could actually think as a player not to do it, but you actually do need to do the thing that Maggie doesn't want you to do. I think this is a 9. This is such an involved, contrived, Byzantine puzzle. I could be convinced that this is a 10 alongside trapping the rat. Because there are so many more steps to this. But I also feel like... yeah, this might be a 10. This might be a 10, guys. It has so many steps, and none of the steps make sense. Is this a 9 or a 10? I feel like this is, like, if you want an encapsulation of what late 90s adventure game design was like, this is what it was like. I think the one thing about this puzzle that inspires me to do a 9 instead of a 10 is with the rat puzzle, there is so much trial and error in order to catch that rat. Like, you literally your opportunity to progress that puzzle is down to luck and like a literal frame, a second. And if you lose that window, you got to start all over again. The tomb puzzle doesn't have like dexterity or timing to it. So I think that's why I want to give it a 9. But hot damn! Now we gotta save Maggie. Wait, it would actually be easier for us to use the light bridge. She's by the map spire, if I recall correctly. Okay, map room, pit. Chamber, ledge, where was she? Oh, she's over here, right? Okay. Be right back. Getting pizza out of oven. Relkin and Relkin and Brayden are both eating frozen pizzas. You guys are literally eating the same. I ate grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup. Where is she? Where do I need to go here? What am I missing? Okay, so I'm gonna use the guide. So from the tram, enter the ledge, then the cave on the upper right, to the upper right, and from there, the nest to the left. What? Cavern. Nest. What the fuck? Guys, does this in any way look like... Does this black circle right here look like something that would be a location? Does that in any way look like a place for me to go into to... Fuck the dig!
Is that you? Are you alright?
Oh.
How could you be alright bound up in that web like that?
Give me a minute. Okay. This game it's starting to really show its true colors in my bag. By my definition. Okay. We need to save Maggie.
If I go there, it's lunchtime. His lunchtime. This guy's big and nasty. Smells pretty bad, too.
Oh, witty commentary, eh?
Robbins. Bring Frank's still running around loose in the world.
Well, maybe you should go find him. The way it's going, it might take both of you to get me out of here.
Maggie, I'll try to think of something to free you.
Don't take too long. I think that thing likes me.
Maggie, are you injured?
Not yet, but I'd really like to get out of here before anything worse happens.
Hey guys, let's say something profound.
The monster seems kind of possessive about you.
Yeah, he definitely likes me. But I don't like him, Boston, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd get me out of here.
Thanks.
Okay, so we
Boston,
gotta go get...
where are you going? I'm over here. Bring help.
Okay, we gotta get Brink. So we're in the map spire, right? Oh, wrong way. Okay, we gotta go through here.
Come on, guys. Let's get a look at you.
No! Go away!
Oh, I did that out of order. I was supposed to interact with him. And then, he was gonna say, no, I'm cool, I wanna play around with this shit. And then I have to scare him with the bats. There's an Easter egg if you keep doing this, though.
It's amazing how parallel evolution on two different worlds made bats look completely weird and disgusting in both places.
Living that take and bake
It's kinda
lifestyle,
fun to
Papa
disturb
Murphy's.
these
Papa
bat
Murphy's
things
is
and
my
make them
favorite
fly
pizza
around.
in all of the United States. And I don't mean that ironically. I think that Papa Murphy's is the best pizza in the world.
Of course, if I keep doing this, one of them is bound to put some guano on my head. Ah! Guano. Right in my eye.
See, funny. Alright, so now we need to go back to the map room. Now we gotta save Maggie. Now, you're probably wondering, why in the world would he run to the exact location that we need him to run to? That's a great question. It will be noted. Oh wait, we need to go, damn it. So I did this out of order, and that's not good. actually need to go here to steal his life crystals. So we need
Get
to...
away from there! Don't meddle with my work.
The only work you're doing is feeding an addiction.
An addiction? I'm addicted to learning, to knowledge, to great mental achievements.
Get a grip on yourself, Brink.
What are you doing here, Lo? I don't want you here.
Something happened to Maggie. She needs our help.
Then go help her. What I'm doing here is important.
Hey, if we felt that way about you, you'd still be dead.
You're the tough guy, Lo. You're the hero. Go do your hero activities and let me do the science.
So now we're supposed to scare the bats. I did that out of order. I just pissed off those bats for shits and giggles.
Come on, guys. Let's get a look at you.
No! Go away!
Well, we also get another Wilhelm scream. I'll take it. Dude, you need to steal his shit, so why don't you...
You thief!
You thief!
Give those back!
I will, Brink. After you help me find Maggie.
I'm not going to waste one moment on such a meaningless task.
Yes, you will, Brink. If you ever want these life crystals back.
You're a miserable bully, Lo. Typical military mind. Pushing other people around.
Right. So
Ah,
follow me
see,
and
it's
shoot
funny
Is
because
that
he's
rational
actually
enough
the
for you?
bully and evil dude. How about can you use one of your life crystals on him? This is a silly puzzle, but I also feel like... One, she straight up asks you to get Brink. Two, you're actually, like, using a part of the environment to scare him out, to steal his shit and use it against him. That's also kind of clever.
Brink.
You actually even need to use the scum
Unless we
system
wanna
to
end up
ask him
in
what is
Maggie,
his idea, and he's
we've
like,
got
here's
to
my
get behind
idea.
this thing.
The obvious plan is for one of us to distract him while the other one slips by.
Maybe you are thinking better, Brink. You want to sneak or distract?
I'll be the diversion. Come here, you phlegm carapace, slime face,
This is-
mucus brain, furry-legged abductor of luminously intelligent but pulchritudinous.
This is
earth
good.
women. Lo, you idiot! Why are you standing there?
This is good.
Move your silly buttocks, you fool!
This is good writing.
Boston, where are you going? I'm over here. Don't leave me.
And the game forces you to go to the correct direction, which is also good. Which is also, yeah, it's also good. Okay, so I believe we go to the falls source, because we need to use water to get rid of this bug. We're going to push this rock to jeopardize this entire ecosystem.
At this point, I'm ready to try any damn thing.
Then we're going to go back. Are you really going to play this entire animation of him walking back into frame? Really? Oh, this fucking game. Sometimes.
Where were you? This monster has me trapped.
Boston? Where have you been?
I've diverted some of the water from the falls. I thought some of it might flow through here and wash the monster away.
Well, instead, the monster's got Brink trapped up there, and I'm still stuck down here.
That hideous monster has Brink treed. Brink.
Do the grate.
There's a grate down by Maggie. If you can lure the monster over toward it, then when Maggie unclogs the grate, the water I diverted will hit it like a fire hose.
This is seriously your plan?
Do you have a better one?
Maggie, can you get the grate open?
Has anybody thought of the fact that if it does spout water like a fire hose, I'm right here?
That's a good point, Maggie. Hold on tight.
How do I hold on tight when I'm unclogging a grate?
That's why you get the big bucks.
Do it then. Just do it. It's only my life anyway.
Come on, you ponderous exoskeleton. You cocoon-eating lobster face, cave-dwelling arthropoidal elementary sphincter muscle.
See, sphincter, butt, he called him an ass. He called the spider an ass, and he kind of understood that. Notice how they use CG on the spider monster, but not the characters? Boy, this animation sure is rotoscope. Well, I'm earning that paycheck.
You made it.
How's my hair?
You're worried about your...
I was joking, Boston. You know, like you strong, manly types do when you just about get killed.
Maggie's safe now. I satisfied our little deal. So give me my crystals and let me get back to work.
Brink, it's time for us to work together on...
I said give them to me! Take one more step closer, Maggie, and you'll wish you were back with that giant lobster.
Yeah, this guy's totally legit. He's not evil.
He sure is weird.
You don't say, Maggie.
I've been getting the feeling that the ghosts want us to help them. As if they were stuck and wanted out.
Stuck how?
Well, the library console seemed to indicate that they may have left this world for another. What if they want to come back, but can't?
I don't know. How will we go about helping? Assuming that's what they want, and they wouldn't eat us when they got back.
Beats me. I'm just interpreting.
Alright. Come back here. Saving Maggie. Saving Maggie. Oops. Nope, that's not what I want. Alright, so this is... Let's put this note here. This is some sexist bullshit. Very, very silly and illogical. Comedic when the game has not been overtly comedic thus far. It has had zingers It has had jokey jokes, but it has not been downright like a Three Stooges comedy. And that's what I feel about this puzzle. Now, I appreciate the game automatically moving your character in the right direction at various points. Getting Brink is clever. I will say that, and funny. Using the water on the spider thing is also clever, but also of an era. It's complicated enough to where I can see someone not knowing what to do, but it's also telestrated to the player enough to where I don't get too angry about that. So I'm going to give it a 3. A 4 means that we're kind of erring towards needing a guide. This one, I think okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give this Saving Maggie bit a 4. Because 3, I think, means that I definitely can solve this without a guide. I feel like there are certain parts of this that can trip people up. Certain parts where... And, like, moving back and forth between 2 spires just sucks. But overall, not that hard. Nothing so crazy that I feel like the game is asking too much of its audience, making massive leaps of logic. I think it makes sense. In the grand scheme of things, and when you compare it to some of the other puzzles the game has subjected you to, this is okay. Not perfect, just okay. So now we need to go through the steps of resurrecting that thing. Now here's the problem. I don't entirely remember where those green crystals were. Were they this? No? Where are the green crystals? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember where the green crystals were? I don't remember. Green. Okay, it's in the museum spire. First spire, yeah, okay, thank you. See, this is another problem, with this game. Yeah, that's right, now I remember. That's right. Library.
The screens must be part of one large computer.
Okay,
I don't think we'll be able to fix this screen.
oh, right. Right up here. Nope, that's a display. Uh-huh. Outside. Nope.
Robbins,
No, I don't want that.
never mind.
Where for those crystals. Please, why is this not allowing me to skip the animation? Just go in. Oh, because I hit a display. Shit. There must be a level that I'm missing here. Down, right. We can go down. Okay. Broken door. Yep. Yep. Alright. Shit. You pick them up one at a time. Okay. I think you really only need 2 at this point. And that's only if you feel like you want to get the bad ending. All right. Get on the space surfboard. Get on the space surfboard. Okay. 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 So, does this game have a good story? Do you all think this has a good story? Because I just am so disinterested in the actual story part of this. The fact that, like, the cast got halved and, like, half of the mechanics of player interaction disappeared. Like, less than halfway into the game. That weird characterization of, like, all of those people in the spaceship seems really weird in hindsight.
Here's where my alien education either pays off or we die.
Die?
As long as I don't accidentally offend him, we'll be okay.
I like the opening, but yeah, it falls off a cliff within an hour.
He says, open your mouth, which is their way of saying speak.
You do the talking, Maggie, so you can understand each other.
Speak.
Uh-huh.
Who are you, Honored One?
The bringer of misfortune.
Ah, cool. Can you give us more details about that?
Please tell me who you are.
I am the doer who undoes, the creator who uncreates. And yet, I would gladly be the destroyer who undestroys. The dangerous one
What does that mean?
protects.
Dog! This is like a history essay where you think you're being smarter than you actually are?
The map helped us find you. Did you create it?
It was created by those who now wish only to find themselves.
Why is this inscription in another kind of writing?
I did not write it. I would not have written it.
I can read it, but the meaning isn't clear. It speaks of something hidden.
It was the first achievement on the road to my greatest error, the one that condemned my people.
Oh yeah, we basically resurrected, Space Satan.
Did you invent the life crystals? To raise the dead is the greatest achievement we've seen.
What raises the dead can debase the living.
Are there side effects to the crystals?
What the crystals create is not a life, but a slave.
So when the
Uh-huh.
life crystals restore you, you aren't really
Tell me
alive.
more?
They restore the cells and the organs.
I've seen Doctor Who
Take away
trap
all
him in a
that
black
made the
hole.
life worth living.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're saying
why did
these
you make them?
things.
Our society
bad.
became obsessed with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
What was the first mistake?
The language of the library was a great achievement. It was so clear and surprisingly easy to learn.
The greater the idea, the simpler and clearer the language needed to express it.
What are the ghosts we saw? Are they alive?
My people all traveled to the realm of space-time 6. Where three
The
dimensions
realm of
time
space-time
join to the
6?
three dimensions of
Okay.
space. It is
3
indescribably
dimensions of
beautiful,
time?
but they
Say
can build
say
nothing
what?
there. They can create nothing. They just exist. On and on with empty lives. and
This
hearts
is
that long for
like
this hard and stony
If
world.
Steven Spielberg wrote this, then he had his own head up his own ass.
The
Like, this
ghosts are
is
your
the
people,
most,
then.
like, I like the
Their
smell of
connection
my
to
own
this world
farts
is so
science
slight.
fiction writing.
They can disturb the energy in the air.
I think my shit don't
They
stink
can
type
make
of writing
themselves
here.
visible for a few moments.
We discovered
They can't
eternal
build
life and then we
anything.
got obsessed with it and then it
They will live
ruined
forever,
our
but it is
motivation
not
to
life.
live. Moral of the story, don't actually live
Is it
eternally.
impossible for your people to come back?
It takes enormous
We
strength of
created
will to leave
Utopia,
the
and
place
then we
come back to this
destroyed
one.
Utopia.
They have all
Duality of
tried.
man, I tell you.
They have all failed. And now they have been away too long. They have lost the physical memory of how to live here in space-time 4.
Space-time 4? They said space-time 6.
Speak plainly. Tell us who you are.
Once, I was hailed as the greatest mind my people ever produced.
Oh,
I tried to
boy.
bring them power and happiness. I gave them power to leave this world, to leave their bodies, to enter an existence as pure mind, eternally perfect. But I could not give them the power to return and reclaim their abandoned bodies, their decaying world. They are lost and cannot return.
The metal plates we found, what are they?
They are authority and power.
I don't think I can take
Each
much more of
shape
this guy's shit.
has a meaning. And when they are fitted together, they have a new meaning.
Oh, Gestalt, you don't say.
Have you a name?
I had a name when I was alive. Now that I am again and again dead, what need have I for names? My body is now so ancient that the crystals scarcely have power over me. I rise for a few minutes, and then I fall again. Soon, I will cease to rise at all. Only then will my grief end. I want no name or memory.
Pain leads to
live
suffering. Okay, Yoda. Let's ask about the lobster monster. Ask a question.
Why was your tomb so carefully hidden?
So only the most persistent, the most clever, and therefore the most dangerous. of
Why are
visitors
you
will
guarded
find me.
by, like, LucasArts puzzles?
Why has your body been preserved so carefully?
Since all the evil in this place was my fault, I chose to be its guardian forever.
Say something
We
profound.
want to go home.
That is the wish of all living creatures. It is a vain wish, for there is no true home. All
Really?
intelligence wanders and has no rest.
The probe you sent out brought us here. We want to go back to our home planet.
Another one of our terrible mistakes. We sent out those probes when we thought we had found the glorious secrets of the universe.
Really, dude?
We could not call them back. Thus, I remain here.
You
to
guys
warn all
discovered
those who
eternal
come in
life,
answer
but you
to an
can't just, like,
invitation
warp me
we
back
wish
to
we
my
had
home
not
planet?
sent.
What the fuck is this waxing
Warning us won't do any
philosophic
good
shit?
unless we can get back home to Earth to tell other humans.
There are two ways to protect your planet. One is if you return and warn them to stay away. The other is if you never return at all. Which warning do you think will be more effective?
What?
Tell us how to get back to Earth. I beg you.
If my people could return from space-time 6 with their
Oh, if you guys...
would
How about
rebuild
you
the
go back to
star.
space-time 6 and we can go back to
They would
Earth,
make a
dickhead?
crystal ship which would take you back to your planet. But they will never find their way back home.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I don't even want to know what's up with those space ghosts. I'm done with your shit. Fuck off. Fuck you.
Thank you for helping us.
I will only have helped you when you give up your foolish plan.
We're not giving up.
My only consolation is that true death comes closer with each dying.
Good job of translating, Maggie.
He speaks very slowly and clearly, but I'm also pretty damn good. Are you sure we want to leave? He's a living encyclopedia.
What was that? That's my big reward for resurrecting an alien? Alright. Well, that's technically a puzzle. Resurrecting the alien. This is also going to probably be low. Wait, does this even count as a fucking puzzle? Oh, you just... You know what? No, that's not a puzzle. You just need to pick up the green crystals and then, like, go back. Yeah, that's not a puzzle. That's not a puzzle. I'm gonna make an executive decision. That's not a puzzle. You know you need to go back. Like, fuck, man.
Robbins. Never mind.
Where are we going? Alright. Now we're getting to actually the end of the game. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the light bridge, just to show you what you're supposed to realize you need to do. Basically, that alien is gonna give you absolutely no help in terms of telling you where you need to go next, other than to say, you should give up. So, you know, good shit.
Robbins.
Damn it. Fuck.
Never mind.
I hate it when she's... So, here, we're gonna go to the light bridge just to show a point. So, this is the tomb spire, this is the map spire, this is the museum spire, this is the planetarium spire. Notice how this last spire is still not entirely unlocked. Let's go ahead and go to the map spire. It's gonna be the easiest to get to. Go to there. Let's go back. Oh boy. So, yeah, is this even a story? Does this count as a story? I don't know if this is a story or more of like, let's go on some LucasArts adventures. Like, I don't know if I count this as a story. I don't know about you guys. This is a lot of, like, waxing poetic. I can see how, or I can see why movie executives would maybe see this as a script and say, yo, Stevie boy, I get you did E.T. I get you've done some big hits for us, but nah, bro. This seems like a bad story. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no, wait, no.
It's radiating energy.
Okay. You can actually go to the cube if you step on that. So that's not what we want to do. Okay, so last door, it's right here. Doesn't have a little crystal thing. Guess what? We got to use the alcove. We got to do a metal puzzle to open the last door. So this next puzzle is called Open Door. Oops, sorry.
It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together.
Wait, am I missing a piece? I forgot to pick up a piece.
Shallow indentations.
I forgot to pick up a piece.
It won't do anything.
I didn't pick up a piece. I have to... Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Fuck. Gonna eat a snack. Fuck me. Let me read the guide. It seems you should be able to arrange 4 metal plates in a triangular shape inside the alcove, but so far you've only found 3. Oh, okay, so at this point you've only found 3. One on the floor of the Nexus by the cave opening, got it. Another in the other water cavern under the museum spire. A third inside the planetarium room and the planetarium spire. Oh my god. Though the game does not tell you, you are expected to explore the entire spire and maps, all of the spires and the maps. Eventually, you will find a beach with a strange glowing field close to the tram area by the map spire. So the way you solve this puzzle apparently, the game wants you to check every single screen one at a time, eventually discovering that there's a beach with some glowing sand that you need to dig to get the last metal plate. Which spire do I need to go to? Oh, Wizen Guide. Map spire. We have to go all the way to that beach where we unlock the water. We really do. We really do.
This place is as creepy as the forest behind my house when I was a kid.
Why? I don't see what to interact with. Let me read this again. Show it to
Now that
Maggie.
you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before. But now I can see the relationship between this writing and the things I read in the library.
What does it say?
It seems to be talking about an important thing, I don't know what, that was hidden
Any hints about where?
on the other side of the hole, so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance, whatever that means. It's pretty vague.
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one even woman is having a hard time with.
Can I use the device?
There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction.
Oh, God. Okay,
Wait for me while I check out the top of the falls.
Okay, but don't take too long.
why can't she come with you? Where am I supposed to go? Why did your head become a giant...
I'm back.
Why does your head look like it's from fucking Minecraft? What the fuck? By the tram. Dude. Exploring the map spire, you would have found a beach with a strange glowing field close to the tram area. If you go there now and show the tablet you found in the museum spire to Maggie, she'll figure out its secret. Enter the newly revealed island where you'll find the last metal plate. If you have all 4, return to the Nexus. Where? What? What? Didn't we do that?
Now that you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before.
Oh no, she's saying it.
But now I can
No.
see the relationship between
No.
this writing
No,
and the
no,
things
no,
read
I
in the
didn't mean to.
library.
I didn't mean that.
What
I
does it
didn't mean
say?
to click that. I
It
didn't mean to
seems to be
click
talking
that.
about an important
No. No.
I don't know what, that was hidden
Any hints about where?
on the other side of the hole, so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance. Whatever that means. It's pretty vague.
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one even woman is having a hard time with.
What? What? How do I find this? Walk through the door to the left, then go north to the ledge.
Thanks.
Go north to the ledge. Okay. So, this opening right here, this pixel. Click
Robbins.
that. No,
Never
shut
mind.
up. Shut the fuck up. I want to.
It's shimmering. A light that doesn't seem real. As if it's just on the edge of existence.
It makes me think of
Oh.
something I saw earlier. Or maybe I
Ah,
read
it makes perfect sense to you because you're video game characters. But I'm a humans. Does it make sense now?
Can you look at this inscription, Maggie? Does it say anything that might help?
It wasn't clear to me before, but now I can see.
But now I
Boston,
see.
it exactly describes that strange field of almost light.
What does it say?
It's a set of instructions. Now it makes perfect sense.
Of course! Of course!
I just twist this.
What?
Everything's so simple when you read the directions.
What?
If we didn't know better, we'd think that island had been there for 1,000,000 years.
What are you talking about? It was invisible! Go in the island.
This island was brought back from another dimension.
Wait, what? It's from a different dimension? So we solved death. And now we can put fucking islands, and there's the fucking piece.
What was so important that they left us
Fuck
exact
off,
instructions
Dig.
on how to
Fuck
get here?
off.
Maybe that metal plate over there.
That's the fourth one. If it's like the metal plates on Attila, these four should fit together in that triangle matrix.
Yes, but there's no guarantee that putting them together will take us anywhere we want to go.
You have the most cheerful.
I've
thoughts,
got a spoiler for you,
If
Maggie.
you
We're in a
were abducted
video
by a
game.
monster and
We
then
put
half
all the
drowned,
parts of the
you might be
Triforce
pessimistic
together, and
too.
then we fight
but
Ganon.
you lived, didn't you? And your hair looks terrific.
Fuck
You
this.
sure know how to make a girl.
Okay, what's our gut reaction?
You
What's
better
the
go find
rating
Frank
for
again,
this?
In case these metal plates do the job.
What do we all feel like?
Threatened to kill me the last
This
time
is
I saw
airing
him.
towards at least
Maybe
a
it would be
5,
safer if we leave
maybe
it
even a
and send
6.
An expedition back to get him later. An armed expedition.
There's no guarantee we'll ever get back. For all we know, this is a one-way trip.
This is
You're
a
right.
4?
We can't leave
I
him.
don't know,
He
dude.
scares me, Boston. Worse than the monster.
They're both just hungry for something.
Having
But
the
Brink is
solution
smarter,
be like
more
literally a
dangerous.
couple of
We're
pixels
smart,
that's
too.
like, this was an
Let's go.
entrance all along, durr. And then, hey, have her read the tablet. And then she'll have an epiphany. Okay, let's break this down. Getting the 4th metal tablet. So first, the entrance to the beach can be hard to find. Knowing to use the tablet with Maggie in order to unlock an island from another dimension is incredibly dumb. It is very dumb. Yeah, you would be... This requires the player to explore the entire game looking for some glowing shit and knowing when to combine an item with Maggie. Not hard, just convoluted. Yeah. It's not hard. I will grant you that. This is just very convoluted. And to me, yes, you could solve this on your own. Why would you? Let's give it a 4. You know what? I think it's slightly harder than saving Maggie, so let's give it a 4.5. Okay. Now we can go to the Nexus. I could have given it a 5, but it seems there's nothing actually about that puzzle specifically that makes it difficult. Yeah.
That was a powerful one.
Commander Low, can you hear me?
Brink, we're looking for you. We've got the last of the metal plates and we...
Listen to me, Commander. I'm trapped. I need your help.
Where are you?
It's near one of the light bridges. An arched bridge over a waterfall, and then into a crevice in the rock. You must have been there. You're the one who's been turning on all the light bridges, aren't you?
Hold tight, we're on our way.
Hold tight! Very funny.
Oh. Oh, this scene. Yep. Oh boy, this fucking scene. This scene's a doozy. I'm gonna... boy, how do I say this? I'm gonna go ahead and say that there is a, there's gonna be a trigger warning when I get to this next part, okay? It is within the context of this game. I believe it's the Planetarium Spire we need to go to. Ah.
You've just got your hand jammed in the rock? I thought you were in real trouble, Brink.
When would it be real trouble, Commander? When it's your hand?
I don't go sticking my hand in the cracks.
I was reaching for a life crystal, and then the rock shifted. My circulation is cut off. No blood is getting to my hand. You can't pull me out, Commander. Don't leave me to die here, even if you have to cut off my hand.
Don't be so dramatic, Brink. Nobody's going to cut off your hand.
Don't make promises you might not be able to keep, Maggie.
Are you serious? He's just got a stuck hand.
It's a race to see whether gangrene kills him before he dies of thirst or starvation.
You'd cut it off.
Of course he would. The military trains you to recognize necessity and do it.
So we are actually going to cut
It
this
would be
guy's
easier
hand
if I
off,
had
if,
anything to cut
again.
it with.
Chew it off then!
Oh, I would, Brink. But human teeth can't bite through bone.
After all that's happened to us, this may be the most horrible.
Do something, Commander. Do it now.
Yeah, this game, it to this day surprises me that this is a LucasArts game. So, did you guys watch 127 Hours? Because that's basically what we're gonna do.
Saw off his hand with a jawbone?
The teeth are razor sharp.
What about anesthetic?
Do it, Commander!
Brace yourself, Brink. I can't believe you endured so much pain without fainting.
I'm fine. But I'll need more crystals.
Come with us to the Triangle Matrix. We've got all the metal plates. We think it's gonna take us home.
You don't know where it's going to take you. I'd rather gather more life crystals.
What if it does take us home, Brink? What if we can't come back and get you? Do you want to stay here forever? Then what will happen to your research into the life crystals?
Yes, I see your point.
He
I'll go
cauterized
with
it
you
with a
to try out
crystal,
these
yes.
little plates. But if it doesn't get us home, then you two will stop interfering with me from then on. All right? You agree we have a deal?
Agreed.
All right, all right.
Stick a tourniquet on it and call the medic. That's what the military teaches. So again, we've done this. I'm not even gonna call this. I'm not even gonna call that a puzzle.
That should do it.
Do what? What's happening?
Nothing is happening, that's what.
You guys, this is good voice acting for the time.
That's not exactly nothing.
Have we really lost sight of that? Like, we're making fun of
It's a
this
door.
game. It's from
You
1998.
think Earth is on the other side? I think nothing is on the other side.
What did you expect? The tooth fairy to come and fly us all home? The door opened.
The
Let's go
writing,
see what's
yes,
in
is
there.
cringy.
We had a deal. I came, these metal plates did not take us home, and now you will have to leave me alone forever. You gave me your word, and I expect you to keep it.
Golem.
He is definitely insane.
Is that your opinion as a journalist?
It's my opinion as a sane person.
$95. Okay, I stand corrected. The dialogue is weird. Yes, the writing for this game is weird. The need for everyone to say like a witticism or a comeback during like majorly dramatic parts. It bad. Okay. Is there anything I need to work with? Tram call. Okay. This is all just the final Joss. It reminds you of Joss Whedon dialogue. Yeah, that's. I mean, this was written by Steven Spielberg, so not too far off. I just wonder what, like, if Steven Spielberg wanted this to be a movie, what the fuck would this, what part of this is the story? What is the
I saw something
story?
like this in the museum display. This
From my
machine
chat,
was
I
the
think it's
greatest of
weird that the
inventor's achievements.
default
What does it
dialogue
do?
speed was so
I
slow.
have
The
the
VO
things
has
that
become so much better since
Do
you
you think it
removed
might
all
send
of
us
those
home?
pauses.
Right now, it's doing
Yeah.
nothing.
Strange object, glowing shit, console, okay, strange object. This is where this game starts to become a blur for me. Okay. Let's look at the console. This is some phantasmagoria shit.
It looks like there's a part missing here. There's a gap.
Alan Dean Foster. Wow, that's a name I have not heard in quite some time. Gonna need some glowing crystals. That's what this looks like.
Looks like a life crystal would fit perfectly in here.
But we're missing a piece. All right. Cool. Well, that's a thing.
It's a row of crystalline devices.
It's a row of crystalline devices. Cool. Okay. How do we get out of here? Oh, you're really gonna make this as complicated as it needs to be. So the problem in terms of the sales, I see chat talking about this. The problem in terms of sales of this game is that this was one of the best-selling games that LucasArts had made at the time, but they had spent so much money on this game that it made its money back, but it didn't make enough of its money back.
You'll have to find a new home.
Sorry for destroying your home, bird. Okay, we built the light bridge. You can get an audio cassette of the audiobooks for $15.42. Yeah, that's a steal. But no, yeah, this game did well. It made its money back. It's not like it didn't make its money back, but like they were expecting this to be like the next coming of the, you know, they expected the next coming of Jesus Christ, basically. And they kept spending tons of money. There's a lot of effort and time that they put into this. Now, if I recall... I'm just gonna go ahead and use the guide. I'm just not in the mood for solving this shit. Was that a puzzle? All right, so just to kind of stop here. So that console. So we'll call it the last Spire console. First, you need to go back to the alien inventor dude. And that is not at all clear to you as the player. Not at all. I think you can just include that in the greater light bridge puzzle. Yeah, I guess right. The bird stuff, it's an easy bird thing. So we need to first talk to this dude and find out what we need to do to restore this thing. Okay. We're gonna finish this game today.
Robbins,
No, I don't want to talk about this shit. I really don't want to talk about any shit.
Never mind.
I wanna... Gladius is good. It sounds like Braden might be reconsidering his next game pick. Stop bullshitting. You know you want to do the third age. Do I need to use life crystals on him every single time? Yeah, see, that's the other thing. It's like, you have to use currency to, like, get hints.
The machine in your laboratory, what does it do?
Where the lights all shine, it opens the eye.
Okay, so I need to open the eye.
The
What does that
eye.
mean?
Does that mean the crystal at the meeting place of the light bridges? The machine generated this eye.
The eye sees into all space and time. And where the eye sees, the mind can fly.
Can you tell me where the missing piece is? Just tell me where the missing piece is, please.
Was this eye the doorway into the place where your people went?
A door that can be crossed only one way.
You don't know that. If someone has a strong enough tie to reality,
Do you think you are stronger than all my people? Even they, the strongest race known, could not overcome the temptation before it was too late.
Tell me where the fucking
if
last
we bring
piece
your
is.
people back to this world, then they can build a starship to take us home to Earth. It's our only chance. Maybe we'll fail, but you must let us try.
Since you think you are stronger and wiser than my people, I will let you have the fruit of your pride. I will tell you how to find the piece I hid,
We had to talk to this guy 3 fucking times.
but it will cost you more than you ever imagined.
Where's the eye
Please
part,
don't play
dickhead?
any more games with us. Where is the missing piece?
You cannot understand what will begin if you activate the eye. You cannot bear to pay what it will cost you.
Why? Why do I need to talk to this guy multiple times just to get the next part of the
Yes,
story?
You warned us. Now where is
Just-
the piece?
Come on.
Go to the map with this message and see what it shows you.
What?
I have said enough.
Thank you for helping us.
Help yourself
What?
by giving up.
How is that a hint
Never
about
look
where we
into the
go?
impossible eye. You don't have the strength to return from that place.
What even was that? What? What kind? Okay, we need to put this down as a note. You literally need to pick this up, this rod. There's like a very quick hint that he dropped something on the ground, but as you can see, it blends perfectly into the ground texture, and it is very easy to walk away from this and not pick this up. Called the Creator's Engraving. So we will make a note of that And it's at this point that I'm pretty sure that this game's budget ran out. Because now we just are doing a lot of backtracking. And now, like he said, we need to go to the map spire and use it on the panel in the map spire. Yeah, that's just some pixel hunty bullshit. Yeah, I understand that he animates and you can kind of see that he drops something, but I'm gonna skip these animations as much as I can. I love that moment when you can tell the game's budget started to run out. Yeah, it's a lot of backtracking now. Actually, I want to take the light bridge. Map spire. Use it on the panel in the map spire is what he said, right? I'm not even looking at the guide right now. Use it on the panel. Okay.
It won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything. I can't use these two things. It won't do anything.
Chinatown in Vampire the Masquerade, and all of a sudden that game is super combat heavy? Really? Really? That's a bummer. Okay, wait. Fuck, this combination is not easy. Because when I think of role-playing systems with really good combat, I think of the World of Darkness. Ugh. I'm bummed to hear. I'm legitimately bummed to hear that. What are the accepted clans in Vampire the Masquerade Chinatown? Yeah, I've also heard that basically the end of this game is a mess. Because they just ran out. It will be interesting to see, like, how all of these other projects will pan out. They're good. Yeah, they're good. They're good. I don't think it's controversial to say this. I don't think Wait, I thought that's it. Which green one do we need?
It's some kind of tracking device.
No, I didn't. Oh, fucking, are you really kidding me? We have to cycle all the way back. Wait, didn't one of you play that Battle Royale game?
So that's where the part is.
Assuming he gave us the right code.
And then you were like, yeah, it's not great. That was you, yeah, right, you're right. That Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale looks like a Battle Royale game with vampires that have no right to be doing that kind of shit. Like, the whole point of Vampire the Masquerade is you avoid combat until it's necessary. Alright. Now we go to the beach. Now we go to that beach. Okay. Is that also still in the map room? I think that is. That was by the part where Maggie gets kidnapped by that alien spider thing. No, wait. Fuck. Damn it.
Robbins. Never mind.
Forgot how to explore the rest of this environment. Wait. No, that was Maggie. I'm sorry that I'm not an expert of this game. Ah, it's the pit, right. Right. And we need to go over here. Then here. Then here. Then we need to go here. And this is the beach that we saw. Go. Oh, yeah, right here. It just says it. I part. This isn't that bad.
I wish I knew what's going to happen when I get this piece back in place.
One of you is going to die. Ultimate sacrifice, my ass. One of you's fucking dying. How do you not come to terms with that? Click inventory. No way, we have to go this way. That's right. Nope. No.
Never mind.
No, we have to return to the cathedral spire. Fuck. So much backtracking. So much backtracking. We gotta get. Damn it! I messed up here. So much backtracking, dude. Let's actually hit pause. I guess I don't need to do this, but I do want to separate this, getting the eye. Yeah, let's say not necessarily the last Spire console. Getting the eye. You need to talk to the inventor dude, and it's not clear that you need to do that. You need to use a rod that almost perfectly blends into the background when it is dropped for you to collect. Switching the gems to the correct symbols is annoying as fuck. There's a ton of backtracking. Especially when you need to go to a different spire to pick up the eye. Not hard at all. I'm gonna give this a 2. It's not hard, it's just time consuming. And there's a difference. There's a difference. Okay. We have to walk all the way down. And this is as fast as they're gonna walk, guys. Shoot me. Please. Shoot me.
Where have you been?
Where have we been?
I need your crystals. All of them. Right now!
Come on, Brink. How many crystals can one man use?
Not for me, you fools. I need them for my machine. For science. Research. Give them to me!
Machine? What are you talking about?
I'm through talking! I'm not going to let anybody stand between me and the greatest scientific achievement in history.
I only have these few crystals left, Brink, but I'll be glad to share some of them if you want.
All of them! You didn't share anything, Lo. I took them! And it's a good thing you didn't fight me. I would have killed you to get these.
You would have tried.
You two will be nothing but
He
a
literally
footnote
doesn't have
in
a
the
hand.
annals of my achievements.
He didn't damage the machine part, did he?
Aha, yeah, you gotta hand it to him. He's really focused. Wait, did you guys... Very clearly, we're gonna need to put energy crystals here. You just gave him our energy crystals?
It fits, but the machine still doesn't work. Did the alien lie to us, or does the machine need something else? Looks like a life crystal would fit perfectly in here.
He really tried to strong-arm me for those crystals.
Robbins. The part we found fits perfectly, but the machine still doesn't do anything.
There's a place just the right size for life crystals, remember? Or did you notice?
You think it needs a life crystal to work? Great. Brink just stole them all.
He stole yours, but he didn't steal mine. I have one.
You do?
Of course. I carried one with me. What if you died? It could happen. Even heroes get killed sometimes.
Okay, give it to me. I'll put it in the machine while you're up there on the controls.
It needs to.
It started, but it only worked for a few seconds. I think it needs more than one life crystal. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 300.
Great. Brink's the only one who has any. By now, he's probably scoured every island and collected them all.
Okay, so I know this because this fucked me up real bad. For this next part, to get the crystals from Brink,
I guess
you actually
I'll
need to
this with
take
me.
the eye back. If you go to Brink asking for some crystals and you try to think, I'm gonna puzzle my way out of it, you're gonna have to make the walk of shame all the way back to pick up the eye. We're gonna make a note of that when we rank this. We're gonna take the tram. I'm not... He took all of the crystals in the room. It will be empty. It will be completely empty if we checked. We have to go to Brink. Okay, so we want to go to... So Brink was in, I think, the Tomb World. It is funny, though. If you go to Brink without the eye part, you actually get your final opportunity to just talk to him about all of the scum items that when you, like, click to talk to him. Whereas if you have the eye, you just expedite the story. And I don't have the patience for that. Brink the video game. Shit, that was 16 years? No, that wasn't 16 years ago. That Bethesda game, that multiplayer game. No, that was like... I was on Giant Bomb when Jeff reviewed that game, and Giant Bomb's only 13 years old. Thank you very much. Don't fuck me up like that. Which place is he from? Oh. After this... Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to... You're getting old and you're gonna die soon. Yet again. Yeah, the movement in Brink was cool. It's just, like, the fact that it was one of those games that relied on a multiplayer community sticking around. The Tomb Spire. I watched a lot of those Disney Channel movies. I had a little sister who was really into them. Remember the one when Shia LaBeouf played an actual handicapped person? Mentally handicapped person? I bet that movie has not aged very well. Remember the one when, like, the cast of Even Stevens did a hockey movie and it was called H.E. Double Hockey Stick? Remember the one with Xenon, the space princess, where she wants to have a concert on her space station? And then she gets in trouble? And then she has to go to Earth? And then she finds out that the person who built the space station is, like, gonna fucking kill everyone on the space station to collect the insurance money. I remember that. The
Get
mermaid
away
one?
From here.
I don't remember the mermaid.
I won't let you break my life crystal machine.
We don't want to break anything. We need crystals to run the machine.
Oh,
that
I
generates
remember
the
that.
eye crystal
The
over
13th
central eye.
year.
If you have a machine that makes life crystals, why can't you give some to us?
My machine isn't working yet. Yes, gloat if you want to. I've studied all the inscriptions. Maggie's not the only one who can decipher strange languages. I followed the plans I found, but there's still something missing, and without it the machine won't work. So if you think you can steal my life crystals again, Commander Lowe, think again. I'll kill you first, and believe me, no one will ever revive you.
Actually, you've robbed me twice, and I only robbed you once. So you're still...
Ah, zinger.
Don't joke with me!
Don't joke with him, Boston.
Brink. Thanks for helping me save Maggie.
You've already rewarded me by being a pushover, Commander.
What do you...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
When the eye is activated, it's a doorway into infinity. We can go in and come out anywhere. Home, Brink. That's what this is all about. To go home with everything we found. All we need is enough life crystals to get it running.
I won't give you any life crystals. Do you think I'm a fool? Everything you say to me is a lie. You are both animals, victims of your base animal instincts.
Can you tell me...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
about the...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
Frank, there's a dead alien sealed inside a crystal tomb.
In a culture that can raise the dead, they probably have a good reason when they choose to bury somebody instead of reviving him. Now leave me alone.
I think I know what piece is missing from your machine.
How can you know anything about this?
Yeah?
You're not a scientist. You're just a strutting tin soldier.
I think it's the same piece that the eye generator needed. I think it's the key to all this technology. The alien inventor hid it because without it, none of the machines he considers dangerous will work.
Why would the creator of life crystals think they were dangerous?
Because the crystals make you feel so good that they take over your life. All you care about is getting more of them. He said it was the second worst mistake he'd made.
And the worst mistake?
The eye.
So you and Maggie, you keep telling me I'm crazy. But you
Does
plan
this
to
game
make an
have a
even worse
story?
mistake.
I'll make you a deal, Brink.
Yes, like the deal you made before. I keep my part, but you go back on it.
I didn't go back on it. I just wanted to talk about it with you first.
No deals with liars and thieves.
Brink, you need what I have to make your machine work. But if it works, then you'll have plenty of life crystals, right? You could share them with us and it wouldn't cost you anything, right?
If you have the missing parts, yes.
That's my deal. Your machine, my part. 50-50 on the life crystals.
I know you plan to cheat me.
We won't even come near the machine when it's running. You divide up the life crystals.
Then what's to stop me from keeping them all?
Because I am trained as a military man, Brink. And if I ever actually
And
decide
if I
to
ever
fight you,
actually
I don't
decide
care
to
how
fight you, I don't
strong
care how
have to
strong
be.
and healthy you are.
You will lose.
You will lose.
And then I will take them all.
Dude, he's missing a hand. You are a military dude. Why are you not tackling him? Tie him up. Steal his shit. What we have a shovel. We have a shovel. We have a shovel.
Half the life crystals, Brink. Remember?
You don't scare me, you hairless monkey.
We have a shovel! Use it on him.
Such a primitive archaeology tool. Your flashlight still has a bright beam.
We used
There's
this
a
thing
signal.
twice.
I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction.
Can I kill you with the tusk?
Enough to make any ivory poacher envious. The teeth are a little duller now.
Shit.
Remember our deal, Brink. I fix your machine, I get half the life crystals.
But I divide them up. I remember very well.
I just don't know how yet to link them up. I just don't know how yet to link them up. It fits perfectly. This is how the aliens designed the life crystal machine to work.
Nothing's happening.
Yes, it is. It's vibrating. Be patient. Who knows how fast it's supposed to work? We'll just have to wait.
Suits me fine. We'll split them 50-50, right?
Of course.
50-50. Look, there's one.
Uh-huh.
And another.
2.
Is that all? Just 2? I need more than 2.
I don't know about that, Brink, but it's a sure thing I need more than 1. You still have all the crystals you stole from me and every other place on these islands.
Don't touch them.
50-50, you said, Brink. Well, you must have hundreds of life crystals. It's not even 50-50 if I take these 2.
I knew you were a liar and a cheat.
You weren't gonna let me have even one of these.
I'll make the machine even better. It will produce more.
Not till we're gone, it won't. I need that machine part to run the eye generator.
You will take nothing from this machine, you lying thief!
Once the eye is working, you can either come back with us to Earth, or you can stay here, take the part out of the eye generator and put it back in your own machine. Just have a little patience.
No! My machine is stopping! You've wrecked my machine! You're a dead man!
Brink, please. We don't have to fight. You can have the part back after we're done with it.
Everything
So
you
there's an
say is a
Easter egg
lie.
here. We can
Maggie,
actually
tell
go
me.
to the machine,
If you say a
put in
word,
the
Maggie,
eye,
I'll kill you too.
then come back to
Brink.
Brink to get a little extra
make me hurt
flavored
you.
dialogue that's
You won't
completely
hurt me
different.
when you're dead!
Got what you deserved.
Brink! Oh, Maggie, please believe me. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want him dead.
It wasn't Brink who died here. Brink died when he fell down the hole when we first arrived. What just fell over the cliff
So
was
you can
someone
actually
else.
leave the
Someone
eyepiece, then
alien.
come back here, and it's like, I don't have the
Created
eyepiece.
by those death crystals.
Maggie, are we
So yeah,
making
now
an
he's
even
officially
worse
dead. Now I
mistake
remember how
by
that Easter egg
activating the
works.
eye?
Staying in this world any longer than we have to.
Yeah, he tried to
that's the
kill
one
us with a
mistake we
brick
could
that he
make.
conveniently
We've got to do
found on an
anything we
alien
can to
planet,
survive.
and then
But
he
what if we die
tripped
trying?
Don't you get it?
or lost his
Watson?
balance,
This place
and,
is worse
and
than
then
death. I'd rather die
he
than
fell
stay
off a
here.
cliff. But he was like all the way over here, and then he like derped his way off the cliff. Wasn't used to having one hand. Yeah, it's fucking weird, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and hit that. So getting the eye was pretty easy. Getting the last 2 crystals. Getting 2 crystals from Brink. I want to say, the cutscene when Brink dies is very silly. He was too close to the edge. I love you, chat. Chat, never change, never change, never change. It's not super clear where you need to go. Also, the game does not warn you to have the eye in your inventory when you interact with Brink, which can cause the player to need to backtrack. But overall, it's not that hard. I'm gonna give this a 2. That's just a cinematic set piece more than anything else. That's just a cinematic set piece. Good old-fashioned cinematic set piece. Nothing serious about that. Totally can do it on your own. You don't need any help. I just think that it's kind of shitty. You can, like...
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
It's the eye, dude.
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
Okay, let's go here. We are literally almost done with the game. We're gonna get the normal / good ending. There is a way for you to get a bad ending, and it's kind of cool that they put it in there in the first place. Wait, isn't that a green crystal right there? Can't we take that from... Can we take that alien crystal? Okay.
The alien was right. This thing has already killed one of us, but it's back in place. The crystals Brink died for.
Crystals Brink died for, really? Ah, cool. I gotta walk all the way back to talk to Maggie. Please, walk faster. Please. Please. Please.
Robbins,
I did it.
I feel like I'm just what he called me. A traitor. A liar.
You were dealing with a madman. You were trying to save him, too.
Do you think we should
No,
try this part
I did
in
the
eye?
thing.
It's probably our only chance of getting home.
I did the alien device. Where did... I did the thing. Maggie.
It's gonna work out, Maggie.
Right. But will it work out well?
No, Maggie, I did
Poor
the
Brink.
thing. I put the crystals
Dying
in.
one miserable death wasn't good enough.
Whatever died the second time, it wasn't Brink. It was the evil of the crystals
No,
manifested
Maggie,
in Brink's
I put the
body.
crystals. I did the alien
You're the
device.
one who
Okay,
read the
I had to
alien
click
books.
it and it wasn't on
What
the top of the
exactly
menu.
happens
That's
when we
weird.
turn it on with enough life crystals in it?
It would have taken me years to read everything, Boston, and I didn't
was
understand
weird.
half of what I read. But there's no doubt that this machine is dangerous. The alien warned us it might cost us more than we expected.
What does that mean?
It might mean that just turning on the machine might kill us.
You mean he booby-trapped the thing?
I mean that the machine may draw on more than life crystals. It may drain the life out of whoever uses it.
Aw, shit, this
I'm
machine
running
that
out of
draws energy
Don't
might
be
kill
absurd.
us.
It might do nothing, too. Or it could kill whoever isn't at the controls. I just want to tell you,
No goodbyes. We're gonna make it home together, Maggie.
I'm not sentimental, Boston. I wasn't going to say goodbye. I just want you to promise me something.
After you saw me break every promise I made to Brink, you want me to make another one to you?
What happened with Brink couldn't be helped, Boston. I know you'll keep your word with me.
Can't be helped, guys. She said
If I
the
die
thing.
and you live, don't use any life crystals on me. Don't revive me. Do you understand?
Are you sure?
I saw what Brink became. I don't want that to happen to me. You wouldn't be saving Maggie Robbins. You'd be creating a monster with my memories, my face. Don't do it. Promise me.
I promise, Maggie. And vice versa, okay?
All right.
And now you tell me the truth about something, Maggie. Are you sure you didn't find out somewhere that something bad happens to the person at the controls of this machine?
Boston, I don't know any more than you do about what will happen when I switch this thing on.
If that's a lie, I'm gonna be really ticked off, Maggie.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
God, some of these animations really are not. Some of these animations are... Boy, her face in these fully animated scenes. What was that just deadpanned look? You guys see that?
Stuck. I'll have to pry it open.
Be careful.
Oh man, this was of an era. Let's just come to terms, this is of an era. No!
Maggie! Maggie, you liar! You knew this would happen.
The eye.
It worked. The eye is restored.
Worth it then. Go home.
Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I love how those animated cutscenes are actually worse than the actual game. She died for our sins, guys! So that's how you get the bad ending, is you use a life crystal on her. You need to find Brink's corpse, pick up a life crystal, and then use it on her, and that is how you get the bad ending. I'm not gonna do that, because getting his corpse is fucking gonna take a long time. I think you also can just pick it up. Oh. Hey guys, there's an evil monster here. You know how we're gonna solve this last puzzle?
I should have known the inventor would have one more.
Was
trick
this
up his
game
sleeve.
secretly an inspiration for that standalone Prince of Persia game? Maybe. I think it's more Zoroastrianism. Hooray.
That was the inventor's
I'm not
last
going to log
chance
that
to
as a
stop
puzzle.
me. I will get out into Space-Time 6. I will bring the people of this place back home, and they will build me a starship that will take me back to Earth.
You know what? Yeah, for old time's sakes. For old time's sake. Let's bring up the notepad. The last guard. The final guard. You kill the monster by briefly turning off the light bridge. Simple and anticlimactic end puzzle. It's pretty dumb. It's pretty boring. Literally, I'm going to give this a 1. Big fat 1. This is literally the end of the game. That's the last puzzle they give me. You kill the monster by briefly turning off the light bridge. Simple and anticlimactic end puzzle. It's pretty boring. Does Maggie have to die? If you want the good ending, the normal ending. Oh. See, I don't remember a lot of the individual, let's just get to the end. And I gotta say, this ending basically confirms to me that when Steven Spielberg says that this game was supposed to be a movie, I just have to look at him with my eyes squinting saying, what were you on if you thought that this could be turned into a movie? This type of, like, half-assed, entry-level, baby's first science fiction story about life and death barely cuts it by video game standards. So let's go in the eye.
I guess this is the real test. Can a practical guy from Earth do what all the builders of this place failed to do?
All I know about
Can
the
I
first
go
script
into
treatment is
Space-Time
that there were
6
more
and still
characters
find
and
my
it
way
was
back
more
to
violent.
reality? Only one way to find out.
Oh, hey guys, it's Portal. Aperture science. The cake is a lie. Potatoes. Yada yada. Let's go to the moon.
It's beautiful.
That guy's face! What was
No, I'm
that?
not going any farther into this place. I'm staying here, where I can get back out again.
You are as strong as we hoped, human.
I can understand you.
In Space-Time 6, all living minds communicate perfectly.
We went to alien heaven and they're gonna tell us that they're proud of us for being strong.
You show us all the pathway back to life,
And that
to reality.
now, because the human was strong and rejected temptation, they feel like they can live again.
Before we die.
That's the ending. Space-Time 6
Every past and future.
is where
can
we
see
went
them
to
all.
alien heaven
Each one
and they
is
were
real.
impressed by our humility, and now they came back to life. They didn't want to be in heaven anymore.
My people have their bodies, their bones, their lives again. We owe you a great debt, Commander.
This game is
All
trash.
I want, now that my friends are dead, is to go back to Earth and tell the story of how they died.
Why not let them tell their own story?
I wish.
You knew the way home, but I know all the other paths through time and space.
Guys, he's talking about how they can tell their story for them.
Wait, don't go back there.
They're alive, guys! So the whole character death thing was
Maggie.
completely negated. How is this different than
alive.
fucking not using the crystals? I don't know.
Maggie, I thought I'd lost you forever.
And now they have a relationship
You
arc.
didn't try to resurrect me with the crystals.
She's
No,
impressed that
I-
he didn't
I
use
promised
the
you.
crystals,
And
but the
besides,
alien
what the
can use the crystals
crystals
to
bring back from
bring her
death
back to
wouldn't
life.
bring you.
That's okay.
I know,
Boston can't.
You kept your word. And yet, you did find a way to bring me back from death.
It wasn't me, but I'm glad you're here.
And I'm free of the madness.
I
of
like
the
how they
crystals,
bring
too.
back Brink.
You did it, Flo.
They give him a hand, but
No,
he's
it was
old.
our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you. We once revered a great inventor because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing a great crystal starship to take you there.
But we can come back, can't we?
You and any others who wish to come. You are a young people, strong and full of hope and passion.
Humanity, embrace your humanity. It's your strongest attribute.
Wish to share with us as well. There will be
Why is
friendly
Brink
and
old?
open
I don't know.
I hope you're right. Not all human beings are as, nice as us.
Oh, I know that. All young species are alike that way. But don't worry. If any of your people try to pick a fight, do not
What the fuck is this ending?
How reassuring.
The ship is almost ready. Go home and tell your people.
No, he was still a young, strong German
Telling
dude.
the people. That's Maggie's job.
And getting us home, that was yours. You did it, Boston.
Thank you, Boston.
We all thank
Why are they doing these sorts of comebacks? Of course! Of course! A handshake to show that we have a long-term relationship. Let's get into the hexagon, the polyhedron, guys. The space polyhedron. We gotta go back to Earth to teach them about the majesty of eternal life. I have no idea what I'm gonna play next. Probably Loom. Maybe The Longest Journey. Fuck. That's the ending. We don't even go back to Earth. This was dialogue written by Orson Scott Card. Holy shit! What? I forgot that part. Orson Scott Card wrote all this dialogue. Holy shit! I have to allow you guys insulting Orson Scott Card? That homophobic piece of shit? Well, that explains why this dialogue is terrible. Oh, man. Orson Scott Card definitely does make interesting settings and then write some really bad dialogue. Holy shit! I mean, these people that were the artists, they killed it. Notice how they have a lot more artists than writers and programmers. This is a name we've seen before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 programmers. They have more artists than programmers. That tells you all you need to know about why this game plays the way it does. Holy shit, guys. Yeah, remember when video games had teams of 20 to 30? That's right, Industrial Light and Magic even did some of the stop-motion animation. Yeah, those background artists did great work. They did cell animation, man. This music is great. They did an actual orchestra that was digitized. I'll probably do Loom. That's the other LucasArts one of these that's kind of yeah. Yep. Man, what if I did King's Quest 3? I could also do Discworld. I think people forget that Monkey Island 2 has some pretty gnarly puzzles. I mean, that monkey wrench puzzle in Monkey Island 2 is not fun. Or do I just go for broke and play Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars? Do I just buy Broken Sword Director's Cut? Broken Sword Trilogy is on sale, is $9, $10. The Dig Novel audio drama, yes really, buy it please. I might do Broken Sword. Yeah. I'm gonna do the director's cut, so as that it's even longer. I'll probably take a break from this. Special thanks to George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. This is a really long credit scene for a game this old. Yeah, this is not cheap. Oh, this is one of those early PC games where I literally am expected to just hit exit or escape. Oh man, now the bug's coming for us. It did the R2-D2 sound, and the game actually killed itself. Oh, this is of that era, huh? Yeah, I think you guys convinced me. I'm gonna do Broken Sword next. I cannot reliably do that goat puzzle. This was a cool idea, ZP. Hope to see it again when you feel up to it. It was too George Lucas didn't know anything about this game. He was probably too busy storyboarding the special editions. Yeah, as a proof of concept, this is a great series. I think I would want to maybe do it like once or twice a week, while also doing Grandia 2. And I still need to finish Sword Art Online. We got to the onsen scene, guys. Next week we're gonna do the onsen scene. We're gonna see onsen, or I think it was hot springs. I forget if it was a beach or a hot spring scenes. We're gonna see that next week. You want to finish Grandia 2 by next week? Yeah. Yeah, I bet if I buckled down and spent a weekend on it, I could probably do that. Anyways, feel good about the list. I feel good about this list. I feel like if I cut this in half, I can do like 2 blogs about the dig. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely write something up about this. No promises. I still gotta finish Chrono Cross. Or at least the write-ups for Chrono Cross. Anyways, yeah, this was great. Stay safe, everybody. This was fun. Bye!